She was and will perhaps always be the Kaanta Laga girl for an entire generation. Shefali Jariwala, viewers, who shot to fame with the super hit remix and died on Friday in her Andheri home, has shocked the entire country. Only 42 and dead from possible cardiac arrest. It's happened once too often. Celebrities dropping down from a sudden heart attack, and it is time to take stock. What should we be aware of? Is there something that we are missing and need to note? We'll get into that, but first, here are the latest updates on the investigation into the late actor model's death. The preliminary test report obtained by Mumbai Police says that a sudden drop in blood pressure reportedly caused Shefali Jariwala's collapse at home and her eventual death. Mumbai Police also found during a search at her apartment in Andheri medications like anti-aging medicine, skin glow tablets and vitamin supplements. A case of accidental death has been registered. Jariwala had reportedly observed a fast for a Satyanarayan Puja at her home, attended by her parents, when she suddenly collapsed. Let's in fact open this up with our panel of experts. I'm joined by Dr. Sunila Garg, former Director, Professor Medicine, MAMC. I'm also joined by Dr. Akriti Chawla, dermatologist. I'm joined by Prachi Chaudhary, who's an influencer, and I'm also joined by Dr. D.K. Gupta, Chairman, Felix Hospital. Right now, I only have Dr. Akriti Chawla, who's a dermatologist, with me. I'll also be joined by the rest just in a few moments from now. Dr. Chawla, let me open it with you. We've often heard glutathione, collagen boosters, skin glow drips. They're all over Instagram. But how many of these are actually safe when taken regularly or unsupervised?
Yeah, hi. See, the thing with glutathione is that it is freely available, and as you correctly pointed out, the correct dose is not available. People don't know it. They take it as supplements, whether they've seen it on social media or whether somebody suggested it to them. So things like this is what leads to a lot of side effects or complications. It is always advisable that you take something like glutathione, skin glow treatment, after consulting a dermatologist.
Let me also ask you this, Dr. Chawla, do dermatologists face sort of pressure from clients who want instant results without understanding long-term side effects?
Yes, ma'am. That is a common problem that is faced, I think, by all dermatologists, that everybody wants quick results. The problem with skin is that, one, it's something that protects our body as a whole. So it is not very easy to bring about changes in the skin. It takes time, it takes effort. And you have to be very careful that you are doing things that are scientifically correct. That you're not doing things just for a quick result, you're not doing something that will harm you instead of giving you benefit. So yes, there is that pressure to give quick results, but by and large, the treatments that are approved, that are scientific, they take time. There is no magic pill that you take it and voila, you have results. That does not really happen.
And Dr. Chawla, as I said, that there is a growing trend of anti-aging injectables and skin glow treatments, even among people in their 30s and 40s. How risky are these, especially when done routinely?
See, the thing is, everything can benefit, but if you're getting it done from a trained professional who knows what they're doing, whether it is some supplement or whether it is some treatment, it has to be done in the correct way, in the correct dose. If I give you an example, something as simple as vitamin D supplements, if you're taking them unchecked, you're taking them continuously and you do not stop taking them, it is something that goes and deposits in the body. So even if vitamin D is in really high levels, you can have something known as hypervitaminosis. You can get toxicity because of that. So everything has to be done in the correct fashion. It has to be done by a trained professional. There are a lot of quacks that are out there who purport to be doctors, or they purport that they're aestheticians or cosmetologists. And when they are doing things that they don't have the full knowledge of, then yes, it can lead to a lot of side effects. But if by and large you are doing any anti-aging procedure or any skin glow up procedure under the guidance of a trained dermatologist or a trained plastic surgeon, then we know what to look for. We know that, okay, these people, they cannot go for so and so treatment, or if somebody is showing certain features post a procedure or a treatment, we know that, okay, we have to stop here and we have to give them the antidote or the treatment so that they don't have long term side effects because of that.
Continue to stay with us. In fact, I'm also joined by Dr. Sunila Garg, former director, Professor Medicine, MAMC, and I'm also joined by Dr. D.K. Gupta, Chairman, Felix Hospital. Dr. Sunila Garg, let me come to you. We've long known about the risks of unregulated supplements. But have anti-aging pills and beauty injectables become the new silent killers, especially in urban India?
You see, when we talk of this is a very, very relevant question in today's life, because everybody wants to, there's a certain craze that, particularly because of lack of education amongst adolescents, because this beginning has to start from the beginning. So we have to see that, people under the, as was pointed out earlier also, that basically, going to the people who are not qualified enough, number one, that is there. But number two is what is the need? That also has to be determined, because all of us believe that there is something known as anti-aging, something which is known as Botox treatment and all that. So, but what is that correctly? People, should know, and what are the side effects? Something like, if I was to say, even beta blockers, that they are known to reduce weight also, ACE inhibitors, which are taken for, hypertension and all that. Or I talk of, other medications, antioxidants and all that. They have to be given, and anti-diabetic medicines also, like metformin and all. They're supposed to reduce weight, but they're also suddenly, known to cause hypoglycemia, and there is sudden death also, because hypoglycemia is very, very dangerous if you're not conscious of the fact. And as pointed out, earlier regarding Botox treatment, we have to see exactly, we have to weigh so many conditions before that. What is the condition of the person? What is the lifestyle? Is he or she suffering from any comorbidities? Particularly, we are talking now in context of sheath, so that part is very important. So we need to see that exactly comorbidities, because youngsters now are suffering from a lot of comorbidities when we talk of cardiac problems, when we talk of diabetes, hypertension, or other diseases. So in that, scenario, it becomes all the more dangerous. So, because as I told you, when somebody takes beta blocker, he or she is also, hypertensive. They are known to cause sudden hypertension also. So that will lead to sudden collapse also. So we need to create proper education, and the beginning of this education has to come right from school. So that is very important. I think a strong public health message has to go from your side, particularly so that we are not carried away simply. God has given us, made us very beautiful. That part is very important. And also we need to care about us. That part is important. Thank you.
Continue to stay with us. In fact, let me quickly go across to Dr. Gupta. Dr. Gupta, talking about science, can substances like glutathione or anti-aging steroids cause a cardiac event or even, BP crash in a healthy-looking person?
I would like to start with the cosmetic range of treatment, and this is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and every tier 1, tier 2 city has multiple cosmetic centers and dermatology centers. They are doing anti-aging treatment. And we talk about anti-aging treatment, there are lots of things that can be done, including a hormonal replacement therapy.
Sir, I can hear you.
Yes, like hormonal replacement therapy. And in hormonal replacement therapy, we have lots of hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and even growth hormone. Even all these hormones, they are have serious potential of creating complications like cardiac complications. It can increase heart rate, can cause tachyarrhythmias, stroke, blood clots, especially in older or elder individuals. Even they can, yeah, please.
Sir, go on, Dr. Gupta. We can hear you.
क्या